By the way, I am also here to say that I'm very happy, that I'm doing very, very well. I'm healing. I'm having an absolute blast. I am having building some amazing memories, and I've got an incredible relationship with my friend. She gave me the best compliment the other day. She goes, "You are so incredibly consistent, grounded, mature." And she's like, "You always keep a cool head." And she says, she's been to my house a couple times, and she said that, I'm really clean and I really got my act together. And she says she's always just been really impressed by me, but since I've been staying with her, she says, I, she goes, even now, even more so now, like you have such a solid and strong character, and so I was like, wow, like, amazing. She says, I know that no matter what should ever happen, like you would always make everything right by me. Like you just have that level of integrity to do the right thing. And I was like, yes, like exactly. So I was like, that was just, and I didn't ask her for that compliment. She just gave it to me. We were on a drive and just having a wonderful time. And she's like, I really appreciate the stand up person you are. So I'm doing very, very well. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I'm kissing a lot of kittens and meeting some wonderful new people, and it's absolutely stunningly beautiful here. I'm doing things I've always wanted to do, for things I haven't done for years. I'm absolutely having a blast right now. So, despite these little flies still buzzing around from my past, it's obviously a new era. It is obviously a new start, and it is obviously a very wonderful, beautiful time. So, yeah. So I just wanted to reiterate that, because I know there are so many wrong stories being told, so many lies being told, and that is the truth of it. That is the absolute truth of it. Is I am having a really wonderful time, maybe the best time I've had in many, 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 many years. So, yeah, I'm loving my life right now. I'm absolutely loving my life right now. So, um, that old part of my life just needs to just dissolve. It just needs to just go away. At this point, yeah, it's over. So, yeah, just wanted also those of you who've been watching me for years, just I know some of you have been like kind of on the edge of your seat with this whole thing, knowing that I don't deserve to be treated this way, and you've been hoping I'll be all right, and I am, very much so, and I always will be. And this is going to be an amazing victory. This is going to be a story that's going to be told for quite a while. It's going to be an inspiration to everyone who hears it. It's going to be a really amazing story. People won't believe, won't believe, but it's true. So it's a lot of really incredible things are gonna come from it, and it's obviously like I'm a walking miracle, and so are my cats. Like it's unbelievable what we've been through, and it's incredibly inspiring. So you guys have that to look forward to in the days to come. And thank you so much to those of you who've been there for me. Thank you so much to those of you who've helped me keep afloat when they've been when they've been doing all their black magic to keep me from being paid in my business and all kinds of stupid things, and playing with my views on YouTube and all the different ways they've messed with me. You guys have had my back, and you've proven yourself to be my soul tribe. Honestly, you guys have moved me to tears sometimes, and I just can't thank you enough for your support and for your emails and phone calls and everything else. So, yes, we have some exciting times coming very, very soon in this world some really incredible changes that are going to be just, that have been well needed, much needed for a long time, and very positive changes that are going to be like, we're going to be celebrating soon, you guys. We're going to be celebrating soon, and all of these mean, nasty people are going to be in their appropriate place in this world. Let me just tell you that. They're going to be properly taken care of. So, and a lot of people don't know like what's going on in the background, the movement that's happening behind the scenes, but it's going to be a very different world in just a mere, like, by the end of this year, things should look very, very different in a very, very good way. So, and a lot of people are about to find out all these things that I've been talking about on my channel for a while. So, but nobody needs to be in fear right now, okay? Nobody needs to be in fear. We're about to turn a corner and never look back from all of this type of abuse in our world. People just being just mean, We're walking away from times of being mean, and we're walking into a time of being kind and loving and generous with one another. And scams are not going to be a thing anymore. They're not even going to be allowed in our quantum financial system. Bullying and harassing and all the other stuff we've had to put up with for way too long, it's not going to exist anymore, you guys. Isn't that amazing? None of that nonsense is even going to be a thing anymore. So you got nothing to worry about. These are really incredible, exciting times. Hopefully you're experiencing a new beginning right now too. Hopefully you've taken some kind of a leap of faith as well. And it's gonna really pay off in more ways than we can count. I mean, it's gonna be like the floodgates are opening and all of these blessings are pouring into our lives. It's gonna be absolutely, I'm so excited. I'm really, really excited. And this is just the beginning of the tip of the iceberg of a whole new world opening up to us. And it's this being a much, much safer place to be, and things being known and out in the open, which we needed to know, because even with black magic, some people are like, well, I don't even want to know about that stuff. That's fine, but when you know what they're up to, just being aware of it can take its power away. Like people, like they do like love spells and stuff to try to make themselves look like a good friend or look like a good lover or look like, just to kind of make themselves look good to you so that you'll fall for it. Like they have all kinds of tricks like that. But the minute you realize, I think somebody has a love spell on me, it breaks. So it really pays to at least contemplate the possibility that there are the people out there manipulating people like that. It's just like being aware of scam artists and stuff. Once you're aware that, hey, if somebody doesn't get on video or in person and show you their face and you see, what's actually before you, like, don't fall for it, right? Otherwise, you're going to fall for it because you're unaware. So we need to be aware of certain threats in our world. We do need to open our eyes to those things, but we're safe. Behind the scenes, we've got executive orders and all kinds of things being set up right now for our benefit, for our advantage, for our safety. So no matter what the optics are in the world, we are safe. And not only are we safe, but we're about to be flourishing. We're about to be spreading our wings, and we're about to go into the time of our lives, and they know it. They're a dying breed, and so they're fighting hard to keep their mean nastiness going as long as they can, but they will not succeed. We've already won. We won a long time ago. So, don't you guys be worrying right now. Don't you guys be worrying, not about me or not about anything, because things are really going to be, I can't wait. I think the EBS and all that stuff is going to be happening soon, if you know what I mean. So, yay. Yay. So we'll be all celebrating together, even if we can't be on the internet together or whatever, And I look forward to sometime being able to be live with you guys and have a nice, just having a nice heart-to-heart, down-home talk with you guys. And we haven't done that for a while. So anyway, I'm doing very well. I'm very happy. And in every way, shape, and form, I feel very, very blessed. So I don't really care about the little flies buzzing around. I just want people to stop hurting them, getting themselves in big trouble with God for messing with me, because it needs to stop, any little bit of it that's left needs to stop, People need to accept reality for what it is, and it's over. So, all right, you guys have a beautiful day. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to be having fun this weekend. I have fun every day. I have fun every day now. So, that's what's happening now. That's what my life is about right now. Is having a whole heck of a lot of fun, a lot of kisses, a lot of cuddles, a lot of adventures, a lot of beautiful sunshine, a lot of beauty to take in, and it's a really beautiful thing, guys. All right, bye.